Alright guys, another quick video. A couple of people have been asking me a few things about Megatron, mainly to do with his weapons, so I'm just going to send out all the information I know on this. He has a MechTech port in each of his arms here, so as you can see on the other one underneath the cape he's got that, just so. There's none higher up on the arm or on the rest of the arms at all. He has one sort of on each ankle, so you can plug in a MechTech weapon on his ankle if you want. And that's on both sides. And he does also have one of the proper ones on the back with the springy bit, so you can plug that in there. He comes with this gun, which is like a blaster, and it becomes a sort of oil tank thing. It becomes part of his vehicle form in robot mode instead of just being a weapon, and it extends from what were being called some sort of cannon to some sort of blaster to his fusion cannon. It's not actually the weapon that he uses in the film. He uses a sort of pistol thing in the film, and in the film he's a lot more like the this one, the Revenge of the Fallen one, except without his gun arm, and his face is blown in a bit. And obviously in the film, a couple of details, he does have some sort of chains on him. About the gun, you can, obviously it has another MechTech port up here, so you can plug in another weapon on the top, and then extend that, and have a sort of massive cannon here. And you could do that the other way around, because the peg obviously works in other guns like that. And also on the wheels here, usually the wheels can have another MechTech gun in them, but it's going to be flopping around a bit because they're on very loose spring things. But you could do that if you wanted. You could have extra weapons there. So far I haven't actually discovered any other MechTech ports on him. I don't think we're going to see any real updates of this figure, or repaints, because he doesn't really have any other versions of him in the film. A couple of people have been asking about the whole cape thing, and yes, you can remove it, you could put it on the other side, but it's not really going to work, because his hood will get in the way of his face. But he does, obviously the peg fits into an identical hole on the other side, just like it was with the prototype. So you can really do that if you want. The hood and the cape are removable sections, so you could have the cape on its own, or you can have the hood on its own, if that's what you want. Like that. It does cover up his damaged eye here, and I'm pretty sure he has light piping. Just test it out. Yeah, you can see his eyes light up, especially the damaged one on the left. Yeah. But weapons-wise, that's all that we really know about Megatron. There's not a lot else that there is, in fact. He can't hold a weapon in his hand. Some people thought it looked like his thumb moves separately, but it doesn't. If you put the gun in, it doesn't hold that well. It's going to fall out straight away like that. And that's the same on both hands, because the hands are just mirrored versions. Some people were asking about Shockwave's cannon going on him, and yes, I do think he can do that. Obviously it would look better if you folded up this and put his cannon on. And you can do that with this figure, and it looks a bit more like a gun arm if you fold up his hand, but not a great deal. Really, this figure is much more G1-ish than any of the other previously released versions of Megatron from the films. But, yeah, that was just a quick update. If you have any more questions, just post them below in the comments, and please subscribe.